guys, thanks for joining me today in my first video in the Project Live Catch Up Friday series that I've just created. So I am going to be scrapping my Project Live, which is from 2015 last year. I decided to create this series because I want to catch up on my 2015 Project Live, and I thought, why not show it to everyone and spread the love? And if I can inspire the people to do the same thing, that's great. So let's get started. So for today, I am going to be using the Studio Calico kit, and this kit is actually from February 2015 called Cirque. And it's relatively old, so, you know, about a year ago exactly. So, you know, let's go for it. So the first thing that I am doing there is just laying out all the photos that I am going to be scrapping. And the first photo I'm going to be tackling is the title photo. And this one is actually from... So this is stickers from, I believe, the Maggie Holmes crepe paper collection, which is called Shine. This is, I think, the latest one. It's called, so this sticker itself is actually called Match/Couple, I believe. So yeah, so I'm just writing out a word called 51, which is essentially the 51, week 51. And what you'll see me doing next is actually just moving around that 51 for a couple of times. So just a heads up. So the next thing I'm actually going to be doing is just trying to work out how I'm going to stamp, or where I am going to stamp the dates. And yeah, so I'm just thinking, and I'm now just looking for a label that I can use. And I decided to actually, I thought of using this label and put it essentially off the bottom slightly. And so it looks like it's kind of popping up a little bit. And then now I'm just moving around this 51 a couple of times, and the photo looks fine. It has a little bit of glue left on it, and I'm okay with it. I think it's, yeah, I prefer to move it so that I'm happy with the layout itself. So and you can still see the photo, so I'm okay with it. And so what I'm doing there is just cutting off the excess part of the label. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is just stamping the dates. So using Versamark ink in a black. And I'm just using the stamp, date stamp. In Australia, we've got the date, the month, the year. So I actually got this one just from an office work, kind of essentially like an Office Depot in the US, I guess. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing is just tackling the top right photo. And I'm just going through the stuff in the kit and just working out what I want to use. I actually got this sticker there from Studio Calico, just from their website. I think it was like 99 cents or something. So yeah. And the next thing I'm doing is they're just using a white gel pen, just writing straight onto the photo. So any white gel pen would be, I would imagine would be fine. So I used to have a Uniball white gel pen, and that worked quite well. This one, I think it's a Sakura one, and that works fine as well. So, and I also stuck down that yellow star, which came in one of the kits. It's actually not from this kit, but it came in one of the Studio Calico Documenter / Project Live kit. In the previous one. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is just choosing out another card. So I'm going to be using 2 3x4 cards as well as one 4x6 card. And there's also I also stuck down a label which just says Happy Thoughts, just came in the kit there. Just using foam dot just down at the bottom right there. And the next thing I'm doing is just using almost like a chipboard, word chipboard thing, which came in the kit, and it says more. And then I wanted to kind of define the chipboard a little bit, just so I drew around the chipboard. And then just writing down my journaling. So I essentially talked about, you know, we share 2 donuts, and as you can see, there's a bunch of donuts with on display, and I'm just talking about which donut we managed to buy and eat. Sorry. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is just to decorate the 2 photos in the middle. And I decided to use these wooden letters, wooden alphabets. And what I am doing is just using the washi tape, the gold washi tape, which came in the Ali Edwards, I believe, December Daily kit. I've got a bit left over, and so I'm just sticking that in the middle and then cut through to separate the photos, and sticking down the word us using the wooden alphabet there. Just using, so I'm using the glossy accent to stick them down as per usual. Sometimes I actually use the glue runner and it works fine, but I believe the glossy accent sticks out a little bit better. So now I'm just doing some journaling about the photo in the middle left there, straight onto the card which came in the kit, and also using this arrow there, which is, I think it's a Studio Calico one. Yeah, just sticking that down. Also another heart in the middle there, just to add some dimension to that page. And yeah, that's essentially it. I'm actually just putting the photos and the cards in now, and then we will be moving on to the right page. So this Project Live spread is from week 51 from last year, so it was a long time ago. I didn't actually take that many photos that week, to be honest, and so I will have quite a few, essentially a decorative card. And yeah, so sometimes I actually quite like that, because it shows, it has more space, more white space, and it look a bit more designed than my usual kind of Project Live spread, which is a lot of photos, and I'm happy with that as well. But I think it's kind of fun to once in a while have, a spread which is a little bit more kind of, well, a bit cleaner, and also a bit more designed, I guess. And now I'm just choosing the cards that I'm going to want to use, and I'm attempting to use these acetate sticker thing which came in the kit. Actually, it came in one of the, I think it might have been in an earlier kit, I believe. It's not actually from this kit. Yeah, so what you'll see me doing soon is just ripping that out. I decided I didn't really like how it looks. But yeah, so I'm actually now just doing some journaling on one of the journal cards on the left, and just talking about the tea and my experience at the cafe, that, essentially talking about the photo on the left, the middle there. So, and now I was just thinking what I'm going to do next with the card. So I decided to actually just to decorate that photo on the top, so I've done on the bottom right as well. And I'm just using a label which I actually purchased from the Cirque Calico website, a digital printable. Printed it out using my silhouette, and so I printed just using normal printer, and then using my silhouette to cut the label out. So, and the next thing I'm doing there is just sticking down the wooden phrase called smile, which is smile, and I cut that down in the middle so that it kind of separate almost to imitate the style that I did on the left page, just, the two things being connected, the two photos being interconnected. So And now I'm just journaling onto the photo there. I'm also using a star, a wooden star, and I stacked it down using glossy accent, and that star is actually from Studio Calico. It's relatively old though, so I'm not sure whether it's available on the website anymore. And now I'm actually using this 3x4 card. I decided to change. I didn't like that, the green one. And then I also sticking down a wooden camera there on the top, just using glossy accents again. And then the next thing I'm doing here is just to do some journaling onto the page. And yeah. And then I decided to use a flower, wooden flower. I actually use a lot of wooden elements, to be honest, and I guess that's why I have a lot of them in my stash. And the next thing I am going to be doing is just using a man and a woman kind of wooden thing there, wooden embellishment. And I actually quite like it. It's almost imitating, you know, my partner on the left and me on the right there. So here's a finished Project Live spread, and here's some close-ups. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And once again, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you like them. I know that you like it, and I will be posting my next video next Friday. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!